Hello students, welcome to the English grammar class. Hope all of you are safe at home, and I'm also sure that you are excited to get started with the new academic year. Today onwards, you will learn the syllabus from the textbook given. Before we start the class, follow the instruction displayed on your screen. Always keep the textbook open throughout the class for the better understanding of the subject. Use pencil for writing. Homeworks will be assigned to you from the textbook. The same has to be submitted compulsorily through Google Classroom. So let's have a glance of the syllabus that will be covered in this academic year. Nouns, verbs, non-finites, present tense, past tense, future tense, modals, pronouns, adjectives, determiners, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, punctuations, phrases, clauses, the sentence, sentences, simple, compound and complex, direct and indirect speech, active and passive voice, transformation of sentences, idioms, proverbs, comprehensions, composition. Totally, we have 25 chapters. So let us begin the class with the very first chapter, Nouns. I think you are very much acquainted with the term nouns, as you have already studied this in your previous classes. So let's revise once more. Nouns are naming words. They are the names of persons, places, animals, things, feelings, thoughts. In fact, anything that can be named is called a noun. Nouns are of different types. They are common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, and abstract nouns. Common nouns. Common nouns are the words used to name a common class of things or people. They are general names. They are not capitalized. For example, teacher, tree, book. Proper nouns are special names given to people, places, pets, brands, rivers, seas, etc. Proper nouns always begins with the capital letter. Collective nouns. Collective nouns represent group of people, animals or things spoken of as whole. For example, team, bouquet, class, etc. Abstract noun. Abstract noun denotes a quality, action or state. They refer to idea that we cannot see or touch. Abstract nouns can be formed from adjectives, verbs and common nouns. For example, childhood, theft, anger, etc. Nouns can also be countable or uncountable. Countable nouns can be counted in numbers. For example, 5 people, 2 monkeys, 12 doors. We can use them in singular and plural forms. We can use a or an with singular countable nouns. The determiner words like plenty of, some, many, lots of, or a few are used with plural countable nouns. Most of the common and collective nouns are countable. Some abstract nouns can also be countable. Now let us understand about uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted in numbers because they cannot be treated as separate objects. Uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. We add the determiner words like little, more before uncountable. Proper nouns are mostly uncountable because it is the name given to a particular person, place, animal or things. Abstract nouns like happiness, grief, loneliness are usually uncountable. Common nouns that name material like silver, gold, cement, etc. are uncountable. Now children, turn to page number 9. Here you will learn how to form abstract noun by adding different suffixes. Let's see how abstract noun can be formed from verbs. By adding ment. Achieve is a verb, and if you add ment, it becomes achievement and it is abstract noun. By adding ance. Disturb is a verb and disturbance is an abstract noun. By adding ence. Differ is a verb and difference is an abstract noun. By adding al. Try is a verb and trial is an abstract noun. By adding sion. Admit is a verb and admission is an abstract noun. By adding tion. Act is a verb and action is an abstract noun. By adding y. Assemble is a verb and assembly is an abstract noun. By adding ure. Depart is a verb and departure is an abstract noun. By adding age. Carry is a verb and carriage is an abstract noun. By adding t or th. Complain is a verb and complaint is an abstract noun. Likewise, grow is a verb and growth is an abstract noun. Now let us understand how abstract noun can be formed from adjectives. By adding ness. Here, bitter is an adjective and bitterness is an abstract noun. By adding ity. Act, activity. By adding ance or ence. Ignore, ignorance. Reside, residence. By adding cy, ry and ty. Accurate, accuracy. Brave, bravery. Poor, poverty. Now let's see how abstract noun can be formed from nouns. By adding hood. Boy is a noun and boyhood is an abstract noun. By adding ship. Friend, friendship. By adding age. Bond, bondage. By adding cy. Agent, agency. Some words change totally when they are used as abstract nouns. Some of these words are do, deed, hot, heat, wide, width, see, sight, hear, hearing, feed, food, sit, seat, speak, speech, fly, flight, high, height, proud, pride, think, thought. So based on the explanation given to you, you have to solve all the exercises. So let's start from A main. Read the passage and underline the nouns. First of all, children, you have to read the passage carefully and understand the content in it. Later, you have to underline all the types of nouns that you come across while reading. So let's read the passage and then we will underline the nouns. Francis Macomber had been carried to his tent from the edge of the camp in a triumph on the arms and the shoulders of a team made up of the cook, the personal boys, the skinner and the porters. The gun bearers had taken no part in the demonstration. When the native boys put him down at the door of his tent, he had shaken all their hands, received their congratulations, and then gone into the tent and sat on the bed until his wife came in. She did not speak to him when she came in, and he left the tent at once to wash his face and hands in the portable wash basin outside and go over to the dining tent to sit in a comfortable canvas chair in the breeze and the shade. Here is the answers, children. If you look at the given passage, The underlined words are all different types of nouns. Okay. So now you have to copy the answers in your textbook. Now let's move on to the next exercise, that is exercise C. Make abstract nouns for the following verbs by adding ment or tion. The first question is argue. Argue is a verb, and if you add ment to it, it becomes argument. The spelling of argument is argument. If you observe carefully, the letter E is omitted. This is because that the word argument does not fall under the rule. That means it is an exception to the rule. Second is impress. Abstract noun is impression. Third is express. Abstract noun is expression. Fourth is appoint. Abstract noun is appointment. Fifth is engage. Abstract noun is engagement. Sixth is agree. Abstract noun is agreement. Seventh is protect. Abstract noun is protection. Eighth is invent. Abstract noun is invention. Copy the answer in your textbook, children. Now let's move on to the next exercise, that is e-mean. Make abstract nouns from the following adjectives by adding th or ity. As we have already discussed that some words change totally when they are used as abstract noun. Deep. When it is used as abstract noun, it becomes depth. Long, length. Equal, equality. Visible, visibility. Humble, humility. Special, speciality. True, truth. Wide, width. Copy the answer, children. Now let's solve the F-mean. Fill in the blanks with suitable abstract nouns from the help box. A help box is given to you, and with the help of help box you have to find out the answers. He left Kuwait after Iraq's invasion of the kingdom. Meaning of invasion is forcefully entering and taking the control of another country. Many people mistake politeness for timidity. Meaning of politeness is sharing good manners towards others. The reception of the winning team at the station was a grand affair. So the meaning of reception is to welcome someone. The patient is undergoing treatment at the new hospital near the market. Meaning of treatment is medical care given to a patient for an illness or injury. The discovery of the truth about his real identity shocked everyone. Here, the meaning of discovery is the act of finding something that had not been known before. Sixth, I can accept defeat but cannot tolerate cowardice. Meaning of cowardice is lack of bravery. The main attraction of the city is the fountain in front of the town hall. Meaning of attraction is the act of being attracted. If you are not filled with curiosity, you cannot discover anything. Meaning of curiosity is a strong desire to know something. The departure of the train is at 4 p.m. from New Delhi. Meaning of departure is going away. The laughter of the children could be heard from the main gate. Meaning of laughter is the action of laughing. Now let's move on to the G-mean. Match the following. Here you have to match with the right collective nouns. First one, a number of people at a religious meeting. Congregation. A number of people listening to a lecture or a concert. Audience. A number of people watching a match. Spectators. A number of people collected without any specific purpose. Crowd. A number of people gathered for common purpose. Assembly. A number of people collected for some destructive purpose. Mob. A number of savage people. Horde. Let's wind up today's class. I hope that you have understood all the topic. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask through Google Classroom. Thank you.